Hi, it is so nice to meet you and thank you for joining my channel. My name is Allison, and just to give you a little history about myself, I have lived in Korea for almost 10 years. In November, it'll be my 10-year anniversary. And this channel is going to be dedicated to skincare and Korean beauty products, primarily focusing on mature skin since that's what I have. But I do hope to do some things in the future with younger people and kind of compare and contrast. How I got interested in this topic is I am really blessed to have had my kids be invited to some really fun and interesting functions. And they typically come home with a gift bag. And inside the gift bag is always Korean skincare. And since I have two boys that started this when they were about 7 or 8 years old, they don't use any kind of skincare or anything. I'm lucky to get them to use soap. So I have been blessed to have all kinds of samples of different Korean products for years and years and years and years. And so since 2016, people have been urging me to start a YouTube channel. And I've been hesitant to do that because A, I'm not, a cute, pretty young thing. B, I am pretty self-conscious. If I'm in an acting role and I'm playing a character, that's one thing, but to actually expose myself to the internet is completely another. But I feel like this is an opportunity to be like fair and honest at sharing and showing these products. I have recently purchased several products myself, and then they don't perform the way that I see them on TikTok or YouTube or Facebook or anything like that. And I'm finding out that a lot of these commercials use video editing, Photoshop, different stuff like that. And it's really upsetting to spend like, $50 or $30 even on a product and then find out it was somewhat of a hoax. So this channel is going to be dedicated to completely honest reviews with kind of no BS. So that's where I hope to go with it. If there's anything that you want to see from this channel, please let me know. And if not, thank you so much for joining and liking and subscribing and turning on notifications. I do appreciate that. So I thought I'd start off today with Snail Care. And I'm going to review this one, which is the Black Snail Cream. And Korea is known for its snail products. I recently had the opportunity to go visit a snail farmer and learn a lot about snail mucin and what it does. And actually they say that snails can climb over a knife and not get cut because the mucin protects them that well. And there's people that are saying, cuts and burns, and they put the snail mucin on and it heals it without a scar so much more quickly than others. So I have been doing a challenge with snail cream. And so if you watch my video soon, I will post that up of my 7-day challenge with snail cream. So today what I wanted to do was I wanted to compare the Korean black snail cream with one of my favorites, which is Sheseido's, I think it's Vital Protection. And I wanted to kind of compare and contrast these and see what we think. Now, to start off with, Sheseido's 50 milliliter Vital Protection cream runs about $140. The black snail cream, for $140, you can get the entire line, which is the toner, the essence, the lotion, the ampule, the cream, and there's something else in there. So this one is essentially, like 5 times the cost of this one. So you're talking about $140 and say $25. So right off the bat, is this really worth that much more? And that's what I wanted to kind of look at and compare and contrast today. I do like the fragrance of this one. It's very, very light and mild. I know some people say fragrance free, but frankly, some of the Clinique stuff that I've tried that's fragrance free actually stinks. And then I don't like it because you want something to smell good that you're putting on your face, but you don't want it to be overwhelming where your eyes start to water or you have problems when you're using it. And I do have a little bit of eye makeup on today, but I have nothing else on my face except for a clean, cleansed face. So again, I like the fragrance of this one. The texture of it is somewhat sticky. And so in theory, when you put it on, it goes on really smooth. Now, typically, again, you would put this over your essence or ampule, or I'm blanking out on the word we use in America for serum. Anyway, you put it over your serum. I'm not doing it today. I'm just putting it on clean, fresh, cleansed skin. And I'm going to do it here on the right side of my face. My skin is very dry. This one is known for super hydration. And so I do like that. I like the feel on my skin. It's very smooth and silky when it goes on. It's not sticky. I'm going to get some professionals, and I'm going to come back to you about why some people like slap when they're putting on versus me. For some reason, I like to rub, and I don't know the difference on that, so I'm going to find out. But this is a fabulous cream. Now, I find that very expensive to spend $140 on a bottle of cream, but it's really nice. Okay. Supposedly, they tested it on 35 women, and they saw, like, within a week of use, I don't know what it was, 70% had uplifted skin. Frankly, I think from the medical background that I have, 35 women is not significant enough sample size to really make those claims, but it is a nice cream. It feels good. It soaks in well. Okay, so now we're going to compare it with the Black Snail cream. This is a 55 milliliter container as opposed to a 50, so it's just a hair bigger. It's much, much cheaper. I'm going to use my other hand now so that, sorry, that's what it looks like on the inside. I should have showed both of them. I only showed the other one. So that's the Sheseido one looks like, and this is what the Black Snail cream looks like. Looking at it, it also has that same kind of stickiness to it. Fragrance-wise, there's almost no fragrance. The Sheseido had a little bit of a light fragrance to it. I'm going to end up dipping my nose in this thing. I would call this thing fragrance-free. It does not have a bad odor like chemicals. It's pretty much all natural. From what I can tell reading the ingredients, it has about 50% snail mucin in it. And then I think it's got like jujube extract, and there was some other kind of extract that it had in it. But it's basically no fragrance. I can hardly make out a fragrance on it, but very pleasant. It also goes on very, very smooth. And when I feel both of them, how do I describe it? They feel about the same. Both very smooth, both very moisturizing, great products. And the snail mucin, again, is supposed to regenerate the skin cells. So when this one is supposed to be like uplifting from the ingredients that they use, and this one is supposed to be regenerating. But as far as a moisture side-by-side comparison, I would call them pretty much equal. And for the price tag, the Snail one is a heck of a deal as far as moisturizing and feel on the skin. So I'll be back with more videos. I really appreciate you guys following me. If you have any questions, let me know, and the more of these that I do, I'm sure I'll start to come up with a better way of comparing and contrasting and, letting you know the truth behind everything. So thanks. Feel free to leave a comment, and I will respond to as many of them as I can. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Bye, guys.